Hey everyone, and welcome to today's $1,400 stimulus check update and third stimulus package update. And it's not a great one. Just yesterday, we learned some new things about the timeline of the new stimulus package, when it's actually going to be voted on, some of the things that are going to be included or not included, and when we could expect to see any of this stimulus go out. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the Late Night Grind. This is a new YouTube channel that I just started, and it's really been growing. So if you're a new subscriber, I'd really appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to click that bell notification icon. That way you'll actually be notified when I release a new video, which I do when I get new information. And also, the best thing you can do to help out a new YouTube channel like this is by smashing that thumbs up button. If you do that, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, well, let's get into it. So we are learning about some new timelines in terms of when the American Rescue Plan, which is Joe Biden's plan for the new stimulus checks, are going to be discussed, voted on, negotiated, re-voted on, and hopefully actually get something sent out. And so it appears more and more likely that Democrats are saying they're going to be using the Budget Reconciliation Act to actually get this stimulus package through. What that means is basically that the bill can actually pass through the Senate with only 51 votes as opposed to a 60 vote, which is what a bill typically needs. Now, it looks like most Republicans in the Senate will not vote for this because there's just far too many things in the bill that they do not support. And not only that, it's actually up against a handful of Democrats that have pointed out some things that they're not in favor of, like the $15 minimum wage, or that the checks just aren't targeted enough. They may actually lower the income qualifications for those to be eligible to get the next round of stimulus checks. In terms of the stimulus checks, it looks like $2,000 is completely dead in the water. Anything they're negotiating now seems to be revolving around that $1,400 number. Now, from what I can see, it includes $1,400 for every adult and child and adult dependent. So expanded in terms of that, compared to the last round of stimulus checks, but the income limits may be dropped. Joe Biden has said this is more about a timing thing for him. He wants to push this through as fast as possible, so he is open to some negotiations in terms of the numbers, who's eligible, and things like that. Now, here's what it looks like. We heard that Congress canceled their recess. Wow, they must be serious about pushing this through the House of Representatives, which, from what we can see, looks like it should pass pretty easily. The Democrats have a pretty wide majority in there still, and it looks like overall it should pass. But here's the thing. We've now heard that they are now not going to put this into the House of Representatives for a vote until February 23rd. They're going to spend the next couple of weeks revising the bill. There's been a lot of opinions and a lot of House of Representatives and senators that have been putting their input on this. They're going to revise it and draft up the budget reconciliation bill. Then they will vote on it. After that, it will go to the Senate. Now, keep in mind, this is already late February. This is going to go to the Senate, where it only needs 51 votes. There are a couple Democrats that could give them problems for this. Hopefully that would get worked out before this would actually go to a vote. But if it doesn't, they could actually hold things up even longer. But here's the other negative. If you're going through a Budget Reconciliation Act where you only need 51 votes, it also goes through another measure which basically lets any and all senators add amendments to the bill. The last time this happened in 2017, when the Republicans did it, there was over 700 amendments added to that bill before it went on to a vote. This time, there's expected to be over 1,000 amendments added. This could add significant delays and timeframes to a vote going through the Senate. That's why I got this thing on red right now, because that is not great news. We're already talking about the end of February. So now we're talking about going through all these amendments and either accepting, rejecting, adding, changing. Who knows? That may add significant time frames onto this. It seems like no one wants to actually put a time frame on it because it is difficult to judge. But based on the last one taking 8 months, I don't think this will take 8 months. But it's most likely not going to happen at the end of February, even when it gets through the House. But hopefully things will get sped up here, as it looks like the impeachment of Donald Trump is pretty much dead in the water at this point. Congress has canceled their recess, so maybe they'll get things done a little bit quicker. We'll see. In any case, I appreciate you watching this video, guys. I know it's not the greatest news when you want to find out stimulus information and when we could see this money, but I still appreciate you watching and smashing that thumbs up button. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video.